Hello and welcome back to another video. So yeah, the last part of the event has been unlocked today. So yeah, we'll be going through the section which happened in the Nagasaki Bay, which was section 7. So yeah, let's begin with that first. Okay, section 7, sleep over there. Where am I? I remember Dragon Castle collapsing, but after that, I wonder what happened after the castle collapsed. What was that? Oh, I finally found you. A glowing shark. I am here to welcome you on behalf of Wadatsumi no Kami. Now, come sit on my back and I will take you to Wadatsumi no Miya right away. Just leave me alone. Isura? Is this one of Isura's memories? Isura, you have been hurt more than enough. Come stay with us and you can live your life in peace. The time of God is coming to an end. The time of the gods is coming to an end. There is no point in you remaining on the surface any longer. The boundary tying the human world to ours is already closed. Yeah. It feels like forever since I was last on land. I doubt I would recognize anything up there any longer. Even so, it's the only place the thing I do remember. Even so, it's the only place the things I do remember still exist. So I'd like to stay here to make sure I don't forget them, or at least watch over the place where they exist from here. I'd like to do that until my body turns to stone, if I could. I see. Your mind's made up. Very well then. Thousands, tens of thousands of nights from now, someone will come searching for these treasured pearls. I leave them in your care. I would not keep the two worlds connected, but knowing you, Isura, I am certain you will be able to do so again one day. Is this a vision from Azumi no Isura? Past. Good grief. What are you doing? Peering around here. Do you make a habit of going around and invading people's privacy? Mr. Smartphone. You formed a temporary contract with Chikagi, right? That must have forged some connection between us two. Anyway, now you know how I ended up in possession of the pearls. Although, even now, I don't know what that white shark was talking about at the end. I'm not all that different from Urashimataro. I'm no great friend of humans. I don't care much about this world's future. So what happened on the surface? Um, well, now that you have come this far, I guess I don't mind telling you. You can help me kill time while we wait for that giant turtle to finish digesting us. One day, long ago, I was born on the surface. I couldn't remember a thing. I had no idea who I even was. But then, someone came and found me. Yuta. A young girl named Yuta. You really don't remember anything? What am I supposed to call you if I don't even know your name? don't even know your own name. When If you don't even know your own name, hmm, then since I found you at the Iso, the rocky beach, I'll call you Isora. Ridiculous, right? You'd think she was naming a monster or something. At any rate, that was the beginning of our strange little life together. Yuta taught me all sorts of things: how to fish, how to build a fire, and what this world was like. She told me how there had been a great war where lots of people had died, including her tribe. She said her clan had practiced bizarre rituals and the surrounding tribes despised them for it. So anyone who learned she used to belong to that tribe would inevitably treat her terribly. She couldn't even build a house without it being burned down, so she could barely scrape by in a cave rather than a proper home. Still, we persevered. Even when we didn't have enough to eat, we would share with each other, laugh at nothing in particular together, argue with each other. At night, we'd gaze up at the stars together. As I settled into life there, I had a better sense of what things were like around me. Humans would keep warring and stealing from each other over and over again. If they managed to expand their territory, they'd start another war so they could expand more. There was no end to their greed. I started out my life not knowing anything, and all I ended up learning was just how foolish humans were. But that's not Isura. Yes, I know what you are going to say. There is more to humans than that, right? Well, just hold your horses a little longer. I won't I won't take too much of your time. Anyway, people were dying like that all over the people were dying like that all over. There were so many dead bodies scattered around, I couldn't even be bothered to try and count them. By the way, what do you think when happens to people when they die? Maybe things are a little different nowadays, but back then, whenever someone died, they'd leave behind nasty emotions like pain and hatred that went on lingering in the world. Yuta's tribe was meant to open an otherworldly gate and send those nasty lingering emotions out of this world. But with her tribe gone, all the resentment kept piling up as new people died. And eventually it came together, becoming a monstrous calamity. You mean that giant turtle? The calamity knew nothing of friend or foe. It was like storm. It attacked every village it could find, growing bigger and bigger with each life it took. But what could be done? That was all it knew from the moment it was born. Eventually someone said they should make that girl send the monster away. We tried to run, of course, but the other people were desperate too, and they caught me. That's when they beat up my face to a pulp, and that didn't matter. But that's when they beat up my face to a pulp, but that didn't matter. They used me as a hostage to force Yuta to open the gate. She should have just left me and run away. Instead, she agreed. They sent her out to face the monster alone. Yuta did her best to open the gate by copying what she'd seen her tribe do before. But unfortunately, the giant gate she opened didn't lead anywhere. It became a rift between the world and the next, swallowing the monster Yuta. It became a rift between this world and the next, swallowing the monster, Yuta. and everyone who had blamed us for what was happening. In the end, all that was left was the ocean and me. That's my story. So yeah, that's it. I didn't have anything else to tell you, honest. Looking back now, most of my memories really sucked. Well, there was at least one that was genuinely beautiful. Still, right now I have nothing. I hate humans, I have no power, and I don't even have anything left to protect. I really just answered this summon on a whim, which is all well and good. But then I finally find that turtle again, and all I can do is get myself eaten. Damn it, I knew a god like me should have just stayed shut away down at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, I could have stayed there until this whole world was completely wiped clean. Don't you go shutting yourself away now. Big idiot. Easy there, chica. Just calm down, okay? Hibiro Katsuragi. Oh, you're both here as well. I didn't think I'd have. I don't think I have ever had so many visitors. I'd offer you tea and snacks, but there is not a lot of those to go around at the bottom of the ocean. Of course, if you want, you can always help yourself to some of those rocks. That's right there. That's what I'm talking about. You just can't be honest with us. Not even for a single second, can you, asshole? Ha 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 ha. Isura. Hmm? Yes, Hibiki. Please don't suggest you'd better off all alone. That's so sad. It was the same with me. I didn't know anything at all until I met Chika. Now I know how big the world is and how it's full of beauty and nature and kind people. But you already know all that yourself, don't you? So then, why such sad things? You're right. The world isn't ugly at the core, to the core. We wouldn't have beautiful things without ugly ones to compare them to. But the reverse is also true. As long as beautiful things exist, ugly things will continue to do so as well. That's how the universe maintains balance. Kindness, beauty, those things aren't as valuable as you'd think. And that's not even getting to how I'm very much not on the beautiful side of things. I'm ugly, I know that. I'm a god. I should never have formed ties with anyone. Like I said earlier, I only answered this summon on a whim. What kind of whim? Please tell me, it's important. Alright. You heard those girls' story, yes? You know how Chikagi found Hibiki a star in the deepest depth of a labyrinth back when she was a child. Well, as I got to know them better after choosing them to be my vessel, I found myself growing somewhat interested in them. I thought maybe these girls will take me away from here, just like they did before. Maybe that way I could become someone different. For example, maybe I could become a light that is neither beautiful nor ugly, but only shines bright. Maybe I could be like one of the stars in the sky we can't see from here. Ah, never mind. Just a wild fight of fancy. Light. Huh? You, what are you doing here? No way, is that her, Chika? Is that the girl Isura was just telling us about? Stop it. Huh? That shadow is just a illusion. That shadow is just a illusion. Found by my regrets. I have been seeing it ever since I materialized. The part of my heart that just wants to stop thinking about all this made it as an made it as an excuse to keep growing. That's all. But as you can see, it just hates me, blames me for not being able to leave this place and go. Well, anyway, it's nothing more than mean-spirited hallucination. A hallucination. Really, I don't know if I agree. No way. Is that the castle I gave you? Have you been keeping that this whole time? But why bring it out now? Ah, are you giving that to me? Yes, that's right. It was always like that with us, wasn't it? No matter how little we had to eat, we always shared it. Can can I see your face? It's so dark here, I can barely make it out. Ah, damn it. This stupid cloth keeps getting in the way. Forget this. What's going on? Isura, your face is it's shining like crazy. Yuta, is that you? Ah, you are dazzling, Isura. So, that's your real face. Hmm, okay. Let's continue. Section 8, the star inside me. Master, are you awake? Wow, I'm so glad you're alive, Chanmas. I mean, we figured you must be, since we hadn't disappeared or anything, but we were still super worried. A ship, how did we get here? How did we escape from the Dragon Castle? I'll tell you. It's cause Chikachi and Hibichi used the tide ebbing pearl right before the giant turtle swallowed them the whole. Thanks to them we were able to make it back to the water surface. But I'm afraid those two and the seaboard weren't so lucky. Don't worry, they are okay. It'll be alright. Both Katsuragi and Hibino are fine. And I'm guessing Seaboard and Ine are too. Huh? How do you know that, Master? Never mind that now. Where did this ship come from? From me! I stole it. Otohime, you did this. I didn't know you could steal a ship. Teehee, it was nothing. My crocs did all the hard work. Croc, croc, croc. They are exceptional navigators. Seriously, what are these things? Oh, and please don't worry about Lady Otaki. I made sure to leave some crocs behind to guard her. Damn, Ototo, you're really on top of things. You really pulled our butts out of the fire. Who know we'd be stranded in the middle of ocean doing who knows what if not for you. Only how did you know only how did you know to come out here and bail us out of trouble just when we needed it again? I noticed the waters near Dragon Castle had become quite turbulent. That suggested to me Lord Wade was in trouble, so I came as quickly as I could. Although I suppose this means my Dragon Castle is no more. I'm sorry we couldn't protect it. No, it's alright. That castle was never meant to be here in the first place. More importantly, what are you going to do now? I can't imagine the cannons on this ship will be of much help. Let's fall back to Dejima for now. We need to reformulate our strategy. Umisachi Hiko has Isora, the Pearl, and even the Holy Grail now. How can we fight someone with so many advantages? Think, there must be a way. You could always just throw yourself into the ocean. Jump on my back and I'll even take you to Haha no Kuni myself. Just be ready for it to be one-way trip. Iwabune. No, wait. That's Umisachi Iko. It's like something out of a kaiju movie. Damn. Looks like he's not going to make escaping easy. I finally have everything I need to make my long-held wish come true. All that remains is to see it through. But first, I'll need to make sure none of you can interfere. Umisachi Iko, what is it you're trying to do anyway? When I found myself summoned here, treasured pearls in hand, I knew this was once in a lifetime opportunity. Unfortunately, I lacked the command I had hoped for over the pearls. The only thing I was able to draw through the gate was this abomination. The monstrous calamity Yuta sealed away. But now, I not only have the pearls, I also have shrine maidens who can open the gate and a holy grail to boot. What's more, the very land itself is the largest gate in all this isolated country. With all these pieces in place, I can use that gate to open a path to Wadatsumi no Miya. Then I will pay a visit to Wadatsumi no Kami and lift this damn curse from the age of gods once and for all. And if that means I must bind this world to the next, so be it. Huh? This is ridiculous. You want to connect this world to afterlife. This age is nothing like the age of gods. There is no telling what the consequences for doing something like that might be. Really, what do you think would happen, Ototo? How should I know? That alone would be enough to turn this minute point into a full-blown singularity, and it certainly wouldn't stop there. I see. Unfortunately for you, I don't care about that. Still, once my wish is granted, I might be willing to join you for the aftermath. Perhaps it would be widespread devastation. Or perhaps you'll all simply disappear. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. You're not gonna let that happen. No way. I don't like that look in your eyes, Master of Cardia. Those are the eyes of the man whose spirit is nowhere close to breaking. If I spare you now, you will be a problem later. So no more fun and games. Time to end you permanently. It is the only way to be sure you will not be a problem in the future. Oh crap. There is no way the ship can take a direct hit from that thing. Full speed ahead, Croc. Show him what we are made of, Croc. Let's do this, Croc. They are pushing the ship. You mean you have been doing this since all the way back at the bay? Back in the bay. We are headed straight for Dejima. We stand a better chance fighting him on land than at sea. Good thinking, Otohime. Did you really think I would just let you get away? A flimsy ship like that can't possibly. Huh? What's going on? Look, Chanmas, the turtle's all glowy. No way. Is that the same light? What do you think of the What did you do to the poles? What are you? The final ascension time. Okay. What is that? What is that? Is it a servant? That's Isura. It's Azumi no Isura. That's Isobe. But how is he flying and why is he glowing? A god that lurks at the bottom of the sea then shows himself high above it. So that's it. That's Azumi no Isura's true identity. Huh? What are you talking about, Professor Meluichi? Remember what I told you before? About how Azumi no Isura was slow to answer Empress Jingyu's summon? It wasn't actually because he was ashamed of how he looked. It's probably because it happened in autumn. Autumn? What does that have to do with anything? Yes, I'm sure the Empress waited a very long time indeed. Because Azumi no Isura hides in summer, appears at the dawn of fall, and glows brightest in winter. He rises from the sea as year rolls on, only to inevitably return once more. For people of ancient times, especially sailors, it was a very special guidepost. So special it was revered as a god. Yes, not only is Azumi no Isura a god of sea, he's also the god of a star that was defined for generations. God of a star. Isura, really? That's right. The cloth isn't to hide a hideous face. It was to see the way the light he emits from his own body, the very light we are seeing now. In Egypt, his star was known as Sobde. In China, it was called Tianlang, or Heavenly Wolf. It's been compared to Orion's hunting dog, and it's famous for being the brightest star in the night sky. That star's name is Sirius. Wow, what the hell is going on? What are we doing all the way up here? For that matter, what the hell happened to me? Wow, this is amazing. So this is what it feels like to become a star. Oh look, there is all the others. Go on, Hibiki, wave at them. You want us to wave at them now? Could you two keep it down, please? Oh, sorry. All right, take a look down there. See our enemy, the giant turtle that swallowed us whole. Well, we have both the treasured pearls now. You know what we have to do next, right? Oh geez, what do you want to do now? Well, for starters, let's try parting it. Parting it. What is this? What is she doing? Damn. It can't be. The tide ebbing pole. No way, the whole sea just parted. Wait, look, the turtle's stuck now. That it's on land. Ah, what in the world is going on? It's just like the legend says, the tide ebbing poles controlling the tide to make path through the ocean. This is mad. Nagasaki Bay is at least 20 meters deep. I can't even imagine how much water it must be he must be displaying to do this. Why are divine spirits always so completely insane? Oh. Go on, you two. I'm counting on you. There it is. Nice work, manager. You didn't hesitate for a moment. The treasured pearls have opened the gate of Wadatsumi. All we have to do is draw out every last bit of power, then add ours to it. Okay, here we go, Chika. Follow my lead. I'm doing this too? Oh man, oh man. Okay, got it. Starlit. Marmalade. Wow. Ah! Damn, seriously? They actually got the giant turtle. Wow, high schoolers today are really something else. Was it all thanks to command spells powering it up? No, it was more than that. I think they were using magical energy directly from the next world. But that can't be right. The spirit origin couldn't possibly endure the strain. Yeah, but Hibiki is something else. Let's get off the ship and see for ourselves. Wait, don't disembark just yet. Is that? No, it can't be. I think I overdid it. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out. Well, that's what happens when you push yourself so hard. So hey, I'd kind of like to get out of here now. How do we go back to our own selves? I'd like to do that too, but I think we should wait. We still have to face him. Him? Yeah. You have really done it now, Isura. This is exactly why you can never let your guard down around Wadatsumi gods like you. Mr. Ubisachi, I'm impressed. That girl's strike just now was truly magnificent. I wouldn't be able to use the spirits anymore. I'll never be able to assume that turtle's form again. So I'll just have to content with the ones I managed to absorb myself. Oh, are you nuts? You still haven't given up? Of course not. I may have failed to open the gate to Wadatsumi no Miya, but at least I've finally gotten warmed up. But what a shame. It looks as though your spirit origin is on verge of collapse as well. It seems this final battle is going to be quite dull. Stop the match! Hibiro, Katsuragi. Manager, you guys. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get against us. Good, good. That's more like it. Come at me, all of you, all at once. You can all bear witness to my final rampage. Okay, nice. I'll just put her in the back line. I don't need her. I can just put someone on the back to bond. Oh, shit. Shall we begin, Kalia? I think I'll feast on this fault. Your whole bloodline shall endure this. Okay.
そうは光り輝くもの。ソプテとなり、カウルアなり、天狼なり、しるべなき世界のしるべ。漆黒を溶かせ、スターリットマーマレード。そこ、と見えてる。ごめんね。俺の前でどう重い。
This is only just a beginning. Okay.
こっちは OK だ。交際に出よう。みんな気持ちを一つに。うわー、わかったそうは焼き焦がすもの。川垂れに去りて黄昏より来たるもの。深海を発し空へと駆け上がる。聖火を焦がせスターリットマーマレードうん鋭い
Okay.
うぬうぬうぬうぬ歌うようにそうは焼き焦がすもの川たりに去りて黄昏より来たのは深海を発し空へと駆け上がる聖火を焦がすスターリット・マーマレードそこ土地下がって満たせ閉じろはあ重い歌うようにこんにちはじゃ見えてるこれで弾けろお礼参りとい重いいい子いい子おスリープモード光らせてあげるシリンガーラように光らせてあげるママえい楽しめ喜んでくれますかいいねはいはい堪能してくださいいくらでもは楽しめいずれ終わるのだから
Not that difficult to stay damage resistance up because of that. It took. What happened? Just give me a sec. Okay. Oh. Take this. Well done. We did it. We beat a divine spirit all on our own. Hell yeah, we did, Professor Merici. We are the GOAT. This is the power of friendship, baby. Oh wait, I never said anything about friendship. Mr. Umisachi. Worry not, I am well and truly spent this time. Now that was a proper battle. Here, a reward for the victor. Use it as you see fit. The Holy Grail. That was a good battle. It made my heart dance. I gave it all I had and still lost. I have no regrets. This is far beyond. This is far better than being cursed and flooded. I never want to lose so pathetically again. Then, you mean... Hey, Umisachiko, I'm curious about something. Do you resent your brother? No. Why? Why? I mean, come on. He cursed you, used the treasured pearls on you. It really doesn't seem fair, right? If you want to win, you would do whatever it takes. That's what he did, and he beat me. There is nothing else to it. Although, I suppose I do regret that I wasn't able to fight him at full strength. I think he was disappointed as well. Well, if we ever did fight again, I have no doubt I would win. Oh, I swear, this god is such a pain in the ass. You can't say things like that, Nagiko. Ha ha ha, well said, Umisachi. Babu. Dr. Bulbul. But I thought the turtle ate you. What happened? Were you freed from Iwabune when Iwabune disappeared? Not that. I am not glad you are alright, but still. Thank you, Umisachi. You used the Holy Grail's power to keep Ine and me safe, didn't you? For all your foul talk, you are far too soft on humans. Oh me. Enough of that. You don't mean it. Besides, I told you I don't care for such sappy talk. I just don't want the guilt of knowing I let my master die. That's all. Here at Tsundere. What's that? That was fine duel, Umisachi. You are truly a man of the sea, with a heart big enough to match. In my capacity as master, I fail to make full use of your capabilities. For that, I am sorry. Still, I'm glad it was you I summoned. Yeah, I guess it wasn't all bad. If you ever want to summon me again, I wouldn't mind answering your call. No, that won't be happening. Lord Seaboard, thank you, Otohime. I owe you a great deal as well. How is Otaku-san? Is she still well? Oh yes, she's fine, but she's eagerly waiting for the two of you to return. I see. I'm glad to hear that. Otohime, would you help me apologize to her? Bua? Tihi, absolutely not. Tehe? Now then. Hibiki, no. Serious. You are using the tide ebbing pearl's power to part the sea now, yes? Uh-huh. Leaving the bottom of the sea all dry like this can't be good. It's time you put things back to how they were. I'm going to stay here. You should go back to your ship. Huh? What are you saying? If you stay here, you'll drown once the sea is back to normal. Unless you'll be okay since you are a servant. No, I'd still drown. Even as a god, I have been vulnerable to water ever since I was cursed. Pathetic, isn't it? A fisherman who can't even go in the ocean. Be that as it may, I'm still a man of the sea. If I'm going to end my existence as a servant, I want it to be in the ocean. Hang on a sec. You are asking us to leave you to die. Doesn't mean we can actually do that. Do it. No, don't say that. As you can see, I don't have much time left anyway. Oh. Come on, Chika. We need to take everyone else back to the ship. Mr. Umisachi. I was right. You really aren't a bad god. Even at the end, you are still throwing me off. Alright, go on already. Seaboard. Yes, Umisachi. that infant on your back. You said her name was Ine? Razorwell. What's the blessing you gave at you give at the time like this? May you always be in good health, free from illness. Anyway, you have it now. Take it with gratitude. Gugu. Thank you, Misachiko. Farewell, noble god of the foreign land, from a foreign land. Okay, nice sunset. It should be sunrise, yeah. Okay. Floodgate. Last section before the epilogue, I'd guess. Phew, we finally made it. Feels like forever since I set foot on land. Don't exaggerate. It hasn't even been a day. Doctor. Otaku-san, I'm sorry to make you worry about. Shut up. Ach. The classic paper fan slap. Damn right, I was worried about you, doctor. Can you even imagine how worried? And you even took Ine with you. I'm a patient woman, doctor, but I still have my limits. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Nagiko. Sup? I take back what I said earlier. I finally feel like I'm standing on solid ground again too. Right? Everybody's okay and we got the Holy Grail too. All that's left now is going back to Kalia. Alright, yes, that means this is a goodbye then. You know, it's strange. This minute singularity has been nothing but trouble, and yet there is a part of me that'll be sad to see it go. Manager! What is it, Hibino? This is all taken care of now, right? We should throw a wrap-up party to celebrate. Hehe, I hope you're hungry, cause today we are gonna show you what we can really do in the kitchen. Right, Ototo? Otohime. Lord Veith. I know I've caused a great deal of trouble for you and everyone else. I know I have no right to ask this of you. But do you think you could find it in your heart to stay just one more night? I'm still hoping I can find some way to express my gratitude to you. Sure. We did promise to make sweets together. Oh yes, that sounds wonderful. It will be a collaboration symbolizing our shared love. Wait, when did I say that? Now that that's settled, there is no time to waste. Let's find an establishment we can reserve right away. Then we can get to work. As long as it's not our cafe, Croc. You're welcome to use our house. We can make it a true banquet, a night of merriment for all to come together to drink, celebrate, and enjoy themselves. Haha. And I include us in everyone as well. Seawood. I'll be leaving tomorrow. This will be my last night here. So if nothing else, I would like to spend it with a big smile on my face. Where did Chikachi run off to? Chika, she is still recovering from her seasickness. Oh, gotcha. You two have been, without a doubt, the least servant-like servants I've ever seen. Yeah, they are pretty much normal mages or humans. Doctor, will you promise not to laugh at me if I ask you a ridiculous question? Of course. What is it, Otaku-san? There is something about you now that seems different from the doctor I know. It's as though you have lived for days, years, decades beyond this point, and came back to Ine and me as a much older man in young man's body. You have, haven't you? What makes you think that? After all the time we have spent together, I guess I can just tell. You used to leave caring Ine entirely to me. Now, I can hardly tear you away from her. I can't help but feel as if you are trying to make up for lost time. Ha ha ha. I suppose you got me there. Otaku-san, the truth is Doctor, please tell me, after you go back to your home country, do we ever see each other again? Yes. Yes, of course we do. I promise you, I will return. Although, I'm afraid it won't be for a long time. A very, very long time. That's alright. I'm just glad I got to hear that. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have spent many of my days to come grieving your absence. But now that I know you'll return to me one day, I'm sure I'll be able to go on no matter what life has in store. But, Otaku-san, you may end up forgetting everything I just told you, or that I was even here at all. Oh? Do you really think I could forget you even if I tried, Doctor? Right. That's right. I'd almost forgotten what kind of person you were myself, Otaku-san, Otaki. Thank you. I was dangerously close to sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. It took me a long time, but I finally understand. The only beautiful, peaceful country I need is you, Otaku. Wherever you are, there too is my beautiful, peaceful country. Doctor, are you leaving me again? I'm afraid this is farewell for now. Otaku-san, please take care of yourself and take care of Ine as well until I can see you both once more. Baba. I wonder if Dr. Burble's left now. Hope he didn't make Otaki cry. So Mr. Seaboard, Otaki and Ine won't be able to see each other again for another 30 years. That'll be okay, right? History is not going to change in a way that keeps them apart forever, right? This minute singularity is already repaired. History will continue as it should now, unaltered. Speaking of which, we can't stay here forever. Either. It won't be long before everything here goes back to the way it's meant to be. Oh, I was hoping to try a Nagasaki specialty like shampoo or saraudon before we left. Don't be ridiculous. None of that exists in this time. You'd realize that if you thought for 2 seconds, you mitochondria. What? Damn. What was that? How about you and I settle things once and for all, up before we disappear? You piss poor excuse for a god. Do you really think you can lay hand on me? I'm a 3D projection, remember? Why, you dirty little... Chika, Isora, don't try stop. Don't try to stop me, Hibiki. I finally gonna tear this jackass a new one. I wasn't trying to stop you. Look. Hey. Yuta. Move it, Croc. We want to leave this place neater than we found it, Croc. Croc, Croc, Croc. Ah. I don't know how I'm going to bring myself to say goodbye, Lord Weed. To think I'll never see you again, Sniff. Thank you for everything, Otohime. So here's an idea. What if I use that grail you just collected and stay here forever? We could open up a small street shop together and live here happily ever after. We'll want to at least... We want at least enough children to make our own baseball team, of course, and... Sorry, I can't. I really can't. Tehi, don't worry. I'm just joking. The real Lady Kiyohime is waiting for you back at Cardia, right? Will you pass how grateful I am for her letting me use her spirit origin? And also, would you please take good care of her for me? I'll try, but I don't know if I can promise to. Oh Lord Ved, if you ask me, a little while lie isn't such a bad thing in moments like this. Oh, that was sooner than I expected. Bye bye, Croc. We are going, Croc. Well, Lord Veed, it seems this really is a goodbye. I'm sure you can find pictures of me in many illustrated storybooks, but I hope you'll remember that the Otohime you met here existed just for you. So, did you miss me after I was gone? Ha, I knew it. You never could do anything on your own. But hey, you're okay now, right? Yeah, I think I am. Good, hehe. Yuta, I'm pretty sure you and I are headed to two very different places. I'll probably never get to see you again. But I have to go all the same. I know, that's okay. That's where you are meant to be, Sora. Goodbye, Yuta. Goodbye, Isura. Welcome back. So, did you finish saying your goodbyes? Huh. Well, this is me we are talking about, so I'd say it went pretty well. Are you glad you got to see her one last time? I am. Although I still want to know what the heck she was. Exactly. She wasn't a ghost, right? The gate swallowed her along with the turtle, so she must have been released along with it when Ubisachi Hiko broke the seal on it. I'd guess she was the same kind of being as those soldiers composed of from wrath, not of this world, only able to remain a short while. Who cares? All that matters to me is that I got to say goodbye. Now then, Chikagi, Hibiki, I think it's time you and I said our goodbyes as well. Huh? But we are also we are your pseudo servants, right? Does this mean you're firing us? No, not at all. I'm just saying this is the last time I will show myself like this. I only appeared in the first place because because of how unusual this situation is. Normally, I shouldn't be out in the open like this. So from now on, I'm going to let you to handle the servant stuff and just stick to being the god behind this curtain. Then we'll never get to talk to you like this again. You may not be able to see or hear me, but I'll still always be with you both. I'm looking forward to learning all the outside world through your eyes. So you're going to be with us all the time. Just great. Just great. We are a package deal now, like it or not. For my part, I hope you never change either. Well, there you have it. Bye. That was kind of anticlimactic. I'm sure he'll pop up again when we least expect it. He's like that. All that aside, now that I stop and think about this, it's a lot to take in. I mean, me, a servant and a vessel for an actual god. I'm just a regular person. I don't know if I can handle all that. Personally, I'm kind of happy about this. The two of us make up a single servant, right? So it'll always be together when we are called into action. And as long as we are together, I don't think we need to be afraid of anything. You know, sometimes you are so easygoing, it kind of worries me. But I guess that's okay. If we are stuck together, I can live with that. Huh? I guess this means it's time. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for everything. Don't worry about it. Yes, we owe you our thanks as well. We couldn't have done this without your help. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Servants were originally famous people, right? So, who did you two used to be? Well, not telling. Why not? Trust me, you two would just be disappointed to learn her true name on so many levels. Hehe. If you really want to know who I am, I'll tell you the next time we meet. So you'd better come see us again sometime, Chikachi and Hibichi. Okay, later Nagiko. Later Waver. Right. Yes, I suppose we may meet again sometime. Though I might look a little different than you remember. Are they an Adventures of the Elmeloy? Case Files? Not Case Files. Case Files is the previous one. I don't know. I don't think they have appeared ever since the Hibichika special of Carnival Phantasm. I could be wrong though. I hear drinking milk will help you grow taller. That's just an old wives' tale. Besides, I wasn't referring to my height. Alright, manager. Yeah? Were we helpful, even just a little? Of course, we couldn't have done this without you. Hehe, oh good. Well, I guess hanging out with you has been kind of fun. You hadn't showed up, we might be stuck selling dumplings. Don't say things like that. Oh, one last thing. If you can't do this for any reason, that's fine, but you guys sound like you could use all the help you can get, right? So if you end up needing ours, go ahead and call on us. Are you sure? After everything we have been through, of course I'm sure. You'll always be welcome at Kalia. Hehe, you hear that, Chika? I can't wait. Well, I think this is it. Goodbye, manager. Goodbye, Nagiko. Goodbye, Beaver. Until we meet again. Okay. Probably epilogue. Crossing the Magpie Bridge. Okay. Mhm. Ah, damn, I was so shocked seeing you two together. I accidentally did a double take. What are you up to today? Uh, Professor, I know she's just kind of wild, but she's a good kid at heart. I don't know what she did to piss you off, but go easy on her, okay? Huh? Damn, you must have really screwed up. How come you got called to the principal's office? What? Hey, so like, I mean, I figured you could use a good scolding, but I gotta know, like, what did you do to earn it though? Huh? What's the deal? Why does everyone think I'm going in for detention or something? We are just having a little wrap-up party to celebrate making it back from the reshift. I suppose it goes to show that what goes around comes around. Also, this isn't a wrap-up party. It's just having a smoke when you sat down. Uninvited, I might add. Oh, come on, Prof. Don't be like that. We just got back from fixing a singularity together, right? Not to mention that whenever I'm with you, I can feel Ashia Duman eyeing me with a certain amount of pity. It kind of pisses me off. I bet Mambo-chan is just jelly about being left out of the fun. So we'll just have to invite him to join us when we go out for some fun later. Nagiko, please don't bother Lord Zhuge too much. In fact, now that I think of it, you didn't make too much trouble for him during your reshift, did you? Hey, that's crazy talk, what? Kaurochi. He. I wish you could have seen it. There we were, the mood maker, the tactician, and our special guest star, high school girls, dropping sharks left and right like pow. Please stop. No one will understand a word of this if you are going to describe it that way. Still, it's true. Seisho Nagano was a big help. I probably would have just had a hard time resolving that singularity without her and other two. See? That grin, so bright. I see. So, a curse from over the Tsumi no Kami. It sounds like a curse of eternal, absolute dominance. One that curses not only the person but all their descendants as well. Truth be told, I can't blame this Umisachi Hiko person for wanting to use the Holy Grail to be free of it. Sachi's actual wish was even simpler than that though. It was a real nasty curse, that's for sure. I must say, after hearing that story, I can't help but wonder, why did Yamasachi Hiko needed to curse his brother in the first place? Good point. It was Yamasachi Hiko who forced the curse in exchange of the... What? Who forced the exchange of the bow and the fishing hook. Good point. It was Yamasachi Hiko who forced the exchange of the bow and the fishing hook. He was also the one who lost it. So his action is responsible to his older brother's anger would seem to be somewhat disproportionate. Oh. I've actually got a theory about this. You do mind being my sounding board? You mean a theory about why Umisachi Hiko ended up so cursed, Nagiko? Oh well, I guess there is no harm in hearing you out. Go on then, let's have it. Okay, I was hoping for some actual enthusiasm, but I'll take it. Okay, so according to Japan's biggest creation myth, the god Susanoo ruled the sea after Japan was first formed, right? But then he went to Hahanokuni and there was no one around to take over his job for a while. But eventually Owadatsumi no Kami stepped up and became the new ruler of the sea, right? So then that went on until Amaterasu's grandson Ninningi no Mikoto came into the world. This new god, along with his family, which included the Sachi Bros, went on to rule the earth. The Owadatsumi no Kami must have been worried sick that Umisachi Hiko in particular would one day try to encroach on this sea territory. He knew that Amaterasu's descendants was already ruling the land, so he figured it was only a matter of time until they tried to expand their rule to the sea as well. So when he just happened to hear about strife between the Sachi Bros, he came up with a plan. He would take advantage of the younger brother Yamasachi Hiko to curse Umisachi Hiko, who lived in harmony with the sea, with a body that could no longer survive in water. Yamasachi Hiko would then go on and marry Owadatsumi no Kami's daughter, but they ended up splitting up in the end, right? So now Umisachi Hiko can no longer go in the ocean, and the boundary connecting the land and sea became closed off. That made the sea an impenetrable realm no one could ever steal from its ruler. Yeah, that's the sound theory. That's how can I put this? I think it seems a little bit Preposterous. You do? Oh, I should have known. An unwitting pawn in someone else's game. Maybe Umi Sachiko really did sense something in Seaboard that reminded him of himself. Perhaps that was why a divine spirit, who normally wouldn't obey a human's command, decided to answer his summons, or perhaps not. Come on, Lord Jugilian, don't you start humoring this nonsense too? Hey, Professor Melucci, can I ask you something? Seaboard got to see Otaki and Ine again 30 years later, right? Do you think Umisachiko will ever get his wish, visit Owada Tsumi no Kami, and get to see his loved ones again at some point? Oh, I almost forgot. Today's Tanabata, isn't it? The day when weavers and cowhead cross a bridge formed by magpies so they can be together for just one night. If those two can be reunited, even temporarily, because someone wished for it. Maybe Umisachi Hiko will get a miracle of his own one day too. Maybe. Da Vinci looks like a cat mesmerized by outer space. Well, there were a lot of issues with the latest reshift again, so I guess she has a lot on her mind after all the reshift issues. Okay, better snap out of it. I can't afford to be freezing up over this kind of stuff. Not with swimsuit season just around the corner. So, for the time being, I'm glad to see everyone back safe and sound. Wait, I'm sorry for putting you through yet another ordeal. The minute singularity is all repaired now, and the city of Nagasaki is back to its proper historical course. Da Vinci, can I ask you a question? Seaboard and Otaki get to see each other again eventually, right? Yes, in 1959, 30 years from this last reshift, Seaboard's banishment is lifted and he does return to Japan and see Otaki again, along with his new family. His new family, then you mean? I guess it just goes to show you life isn't a fairy tale. Otaki had a hard life, raising a mixed child in the era that was much more hostile to such things. And of course, Seaboard was banished, unable to return to Japan. Both were young and they were never formally married. They couldn't wait around for each other to begin living their lives. Yes, I suppose you are right. We can't keep moving forward if we always focused on what's behind us. I don't think that's quite right. I'm not sure about that. Huh? Yeah, that's true. Nothing lasts forever, but that doesn't mean we build this. What we build disappears eventually. What? Entirely. Otaki did a great job raising her and Seaboard's child. That child went on to become doctor just like her father. The same is true for Seaboard, who never stopped calling for Japan to open its border even after he'd left. And so I like to think that their desire to see each other again gave them both strength to keep living their lives. But then, maybe that's just me being a romantic. No, not at all. I'd like to think the same. And I think the same must be true for Orihime and Hikoboshi as well. Orihime. Oh right, I've actually been thinking about the story of Tanabata ever since I first heard it, senpai. In particular, I have been thinking about how the lovers must spend their years while they are apart. At first, I thought they must be desperately sad being forced to spend a whole year without each other. But I see now that there is more to it than that. They have faith they'll see each other again, and that gives them the strength to keep going. I think it must have been the same for Seaboard and Otaki too. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Alright, today's Tanabata, isn't it? Emi has been cooking up a storm to celebrate. Why don't you two go enjoy the feast? I'll open up the simulator too in case you want to see the stars. It won't be quite the same, but hey, it's better than nothing. Thank you, Da Vinci. Welcome back, Master. It's me, your Kyohime. Congratulations on another job well done. The Tanabata fest is all ready. Why don't you come with me to the cafeteria and hold up? Yes? Why are you dressed like that? Oh, this. When I woke up today, I was already wearing it. While we were apart, I figured something incredible must have happened. Our undying love transformed me into my ultimate form. Is that not the case? I don't even... Would you please take good care of her for me? For me. For me. Does that mean... Kyohime's obsession was so powerful it actually affected Kyohime all the way from the throne. Seriously, yikes. Wow, now what it is? What is it? It looks like another new minute singularity has just appeared. Already? Oh, come on. This happened on Easter Island in the Pacific Ocean. The one with the Moi statues. We are getting a clear signal on the monitor. Oh, it looks like there is writing on the ground. SOS, help us, manager. What is that code for something? Huh. Senpai, why are you smiling? I think that's a message from some friends. Huh? Friends, you say? You'll see. Be back soon. Okay. I thought this was going to be a small epilogue, but let's see. Phew. Okay, we have our message all set, but do you really think he'll see it? Of course, great work. Don't worry, he'll find us in no time. I know it. Hey! If you're done over there, then come give me a hand already. Mua. How dare you heretics intrude our holy land? We are going to sacrifice you to King Moi for this. King Moi. Moi. What? Don't listen to them. There is no Moi statue. Alright, Hibiki. And what's your face with the green hair? It's Azumi no Isora time. Shouldn't you know my damn name by now? And what are you doing just showing up here? It's no biggie anyway. It's no biggie anyway. Come on, Chica. Let's do this thing. Manager, come and get us already. Okay. Nice. It was definitely a fun event overall, so yeah. I think that will be it from me today. The next thing there is going to be anniversary. I think I'll be streaming the live stream as well, so yeah, see you guys there. This was definitely a fun event, so I'll be going on to farm the event until the end and try to clear out the shop as much as I can without any C's. So yeah, thank you all for watching. See you guys with the anniversary in about 2 weeks or so. So yeah, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.